Have you ever noticed how your decisions can suddenly compound, cause a smoke and fog, and you end up in a state of decision fatigue? Well, if this sounds like you, stick with me for a little while and I'll talk to you about how we can avoid decision fatigue by analysing the symptoms and coming up with perhaps some remedies. The problem with decision fatigue is that it can be a smokescreen and a symptom of anxiety. And as with many situations revolving around anxiety, it feeds upon itself. So when you have decision fatigue, you're in three states. One is a state of self-imposed exile. A second is a state of overwhelm. And the third is a state of second guessing. So let's have a look at those three states and see what we can do about them. The first, self-imposed exile. You're in exile from responsibility. And the responsibility that you're in exile from is the responsibility you have towards yourself to do it right, to get yourself sorted out, to get your house in order. And the problem that you're going to face is that through your self-imposed exile and your lack of structure and your lack of order, you're going to end up in what I call paradoxical leisure. Normally, leisure time is time where you do nothing and you just kick back and relax. Paradoxical leisure time is when you're never been busier, but you're getting nothing done. It's a little bit like busy work. Second thing I'd like to talk about is overwhelm. The reason you're experiencing overwhelm as a symptom of decision fatigue is because you're ill-organised. And because you're ill-organised, you're going to engage in mini decisions which make you feel good, but don't necessarily produce particularly solid outcomes. So in short, you're going to be engaging in a protracted ego-stroking process. Sure, it feels busy, but you're not getting much done. Sure, it feels good, but ditto, you're getting very little done. And the other symptom of the decision fatigue anxiety cycle is that you end up second guessing. Because you're lacking confidence in your ability to make decisions, or you're lacking confidence in the decisions that you're making, you're going to end up in a kind of feedback loop or a feedback spiral which descends downwards every click. And before long, the very things that you're experiencing, the symptoms like exile, overwhelm, second guessing, all of these things are going to become more certain because your ability to extricate yourself from them are going to be reduced. You're going to engage in you're going to end up in learned helplessness. Now, I hope this was useful to you, and if you're still with me, well done you, fellow seeker, and I'd like to encourage you to like and subscribe to my channel so that we can continue to produce this kind of output going forward into the distant future. So if we're going to explore the idea of exile, surely it follows that we have to ask ourselves, what is it we're running from? So if you find yourself in decision fatigue, it's because you are in self-imposed exile and you're running from something. What is it? Are you running from having to organize yourself better? Are you running from having to make some kind of personality shift? Are you running from the fact that you're lacking the intellectual firepower to deal with the situation? None of these things are deal breakers. Whether it's organizational, whether it's personality, or whether it's intellectual, these are all things that can be fixed with the right techniques and strategies, you see. So if you are prepared to learn new skills and to apply those new skills with some consistency and take ownership of your deficiencies, you're going to be taking a very vital step towards improved outputs. My advice here is start small and build. Instead of going on a descending spiral, start to draw a line under that, do something positive, start to ascend the spiral. And if we look at overwhelm, you need to be able to challenge yourself and ask yourself, why is it that I'm creating so much detail, so much deadwood? And then you have to ask yourself, is it because secretly you're insecure about the project that you're undertaking? Do you feel that the project is more performative than data-driven? Do you feel that you've engaged in something which may be good on the face of things and may feel good for you, ego-wise, but actually you can't market it, nobody else wants it? That being the case, challenge the idea that your idea is the best thing since sliced bread. Don't abandon the ambition. Do analyse the data, because any insecurity about your product is going to cause you to flounder and you're going to find yourself in a state of overwhelm. And the second thing you need to ask yourself, are you secretly insecure about your ability to do the task? Well, if you're secretly insecure about your ability to do the task, or even if you're secretly insecure about your product or your service, you have to go back to basics. You have to be prepared to learn new skills, apply them consistently, and take ownership of the situation. Use the following principle: start small and build. And the final symptom of decision fatigue I'd like to talk to you about is second guessing. Why can't you choose? Why can't you make solid, good, sound decisions and replace those small number of solid decisions with a large number of inadequate ones? Is it that you are subconsciously sabotaging yourself? Or is it that you're consciously sabotaging yourself? Are you consciously saying, this isn't for me, this isn't the kind of guy I am, when I do things I do it this certain way, and you refuse to listen to advice? Subconsciously, is it that you're just manifesting those insecurities and finding excuses to procrastinate, put off, delay? Challenge yourself, ask these questions. Take an audit. Have a look at what you've achieved. Audit the decisions that you're prepared to make for their effectiveness. Ask yourself, is this leading me towards an output that I can stand by? And also, clean out all of your files. Clean out the deadwood. And let's start today. Start today, because as the Chinese proverb has it, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, and the second best time is today. And today will arrive tomorrow and the day after. So the sooner you start, the better. But the same basic principle, whether it be for your self-imposed exile, your overwhelm, or your second guessing, start small and build. So, what I'm recommending here is, in order to overcome your decision fatigue, you've got to start to strip back and focus on the correct decisions that need to be made at the expense of all the other ones. Get rid of them. All they're doing is confusing you. The motives for that confusion could be conscious or subconscious. That's for you to work out. But the more small stacking wins that you achieve, the easier it will become for you. So start today. As I've said so many times before, whatever it is you do or dare to dream, begin it now.